Welcome back, everybody, to the VCT Game Changers Academy presented by Gen.G, and it's super spicy. So, thank you guys so much for being here. We are now down to the last map of our 3-day event, the third map in our grand final with Nothing to Lose versus GX3. And it is down now to Nothing to Lose's map pick, Ascent. So, Kura, you guys have been seeing how these two are going head to head with each other. How do you think, based on the playstyle you've kind of already been seeing, which I do feel like map number 2 was a different Nothing to Lose than map number 1, but moving into Ascent, how do you think this is going to fare for both teams?
I mean, I think I'm gonna put my eggs in GX3's basket. You know, Jess can have other opinions, but I'm gonna put my eggs in GX3's basket just because, honestly, just because of their icebox performance and mostly shutting down Nothing to Lose on the defense. Nothing to Lose on a Haven. We're doing really, really well, but on a site like Ascent where there is going to be those 2 spike sites, maybe they take mid, but if they get shut down by GX3 at mid, I think it's gonna be game over.
What do you think, Jess?
Ugh, I hate to bandwagon, but I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like it's gonna be
It's fine,
GX.
you can do it.
Okay, but also, I want to be for the people. Like, I know people have
Okay.
been making predictions with their channel points. Like, people are saying "RIP my wallet." Like, do I want the people who are going against the favorites to win or the majority to win? I'm kind of feeling like the minority. Just to get some chaos in the chat.
Okay.
I don't know where the channel points are mainly going to right now, but I don't know.
So,
Lots of gambling.
so was that an answer?
Yeah, was that an answer, Jess?
This is how I'm
we need to
indecisive.
decide.
This is how I circle around things because I'm
No.
indecisive.
You know, in LCS, right? They have the predictions like on the analyst desk. They even like put the logos
I
at the
know.
bottom to keep them accountable. And Jess,
We don't have that here, though.
me and Lucy are gonna keep you accountable.
I'm like, you're calling it right here. I need you to pick one.
Yep.
Do I want to be spicy and go against what Kira
Jess,
is
you can
saying?
do whatever you want.
The players are waiting on you.
Thank you.
Yep.
Please. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say GX3.
Okay.
Okay, then I have to go against you guys and put one in for Nothing to Lose. So one of us is taking home some sweet, sweet cash. We'll talk numbers off stream. But chat, who do you think is going to win? I believe predictions are going to be coming up very shortly for you all. Good luck, and good luck to both of our teams right here. GX3, Nothing to Lose. Map number 3, Ascent. Find out who will be our grand champions.
Yes, and now let's go into this last map, Jess. I mean, we're on the same side here. Of course, Lucy's on the other. So just looking at the comps coming through from both sides. Ooh, there is already that Astra locked in for GX3 who will be starting on the defense, and their entire team is locked in. It's going to be a double sentinel.
Oh, and I have to say,
As Jess moves her sticky notes around.
Stop exposing me!
I mean, that's what I'm here for as your wonderful co-caster, right?
Shake my head. I will say though, even though also just a disclaimer, we have predictions, but not caster bias.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be an unbiased cast. We just have predictions.
Yeah. Just putting a disclaimer out there. Like, while I do see, or at least see GX3 taking it, I have to say though, on the side of Nothing to Lose, they've had some stellar performances coming out from some of their team members. Like, we'd see one round where, for example, Ari would be super sick with the op, and then we'd have other rounds where it would be like Bob clutching it out. It's just that it feels like every member of Nothing to Lose has had their time to shine like throughout this series. So I will say that though, they've been playing super well, but again, both teams expected to play super well if they made it this far, having to go through a 3-day tournament, 2 best-of-3 semifinals just before this. They practically played like half the day of Valorant.
That's a lot of Valorant.
Man.
I mean, I'm gonna call you out again, Jess. Remember when you were like, today we were playing some Valorant before this, and you're like, I haven't played in a whole ass month.
Oops.
So, but it's okay. We got her back up to speed. It's fine. You know, she's doing she's still doing great.
Thank
But in
you.
any case, going into this game right now, we have GX3. There are 3 pistols available. Not 3 pistols, 3 ghosts available on their side. It's going to be an Ally Monster, Lace, and Maddie Sun. They're going to split up a little bit, though. Have one of those at A and 2 of those going to be sitting at B, but nothing to lose. They have all 5 members at A. There's even a frenzy on Ariana, because I'm expecting them to do a fast push like they've done before.
Ooh, did someone say frenzy? Where's Wolf at?
Well, she's probably sitting in the chat somewhere.
Oh man. Also, no KO. KO has been in both maps, so gonna miss that guy, but Omen's here now.
I mean, true, Omen is here now. Of course, Astra on the other side, but look at that, nothing to lose. Full control of that A side. GX3 have given up completely. They're gonna be doing a 5-woman retake. Basically all from that heaven side. Door has already been closed. They're gonna break it quite soon.
Yeah, that was a quick rush coming out from nothing to lose, but you know, no surprises there. 5 members strong on both sides, and while time is ticking down, looks like GX3 trying to strategize on how they want to retake this. They've surrounded the site except for coming out from the wine area. Marna is going to be watching the trigger here, but rammed down as Jan's going to pick up that opening pick. Now only 2 members left, nothing to lose. Bob able to secure a few kills before she goes down herself, and it's just left at Artstar here. Gets one right before the stage wall. Oh man, but she doesn't have time.
Yep, no, it is going to be over. That's the first round to nothing to lose. And honestly, GX3, they were mounting a really good retake coming in from Garden, but unfortunately, they just did not have enough time to flush out all those members of Nothing to Lose since they were basically playing everywhere. We had 2 members sitting inside of Hell, and then 1 inside of Wine, 2 on the site. It's just really hard to fight that. So going into the next round, it will be those full Spectres and full shields coming out from Nothing to Lose, and they are looking at B. I'm expecting another fast push since Animal does not seem to have any of her utility except for that turret looking mid.
Yeah, this is going to be an overwhelm real quick, but again, we want the drone to go out to get some initial information. Not going to pick up anything, but at least we do know where they're not at. Ari, the first to peek out, isn't going to find anything just yet. The recon bolt going out, though, is going to signal that there is presence here, and there it is, the information that they so desired. They know there's a killjoy on site, and Starry Bun with the flash is going to help trade out her teammate. Knows Lace is there, is running on in with the flash, but isn't going to connect that, and they're just dancing around here. Lace trying to juggle it, but that's going to be too much for her, and there's the plant. Now the rest of the team is making their way downtown. 2v3 on the side of Nothing to Lose. They're trying so hard to retake this. Jan and Alistar going toe-to-toe together. Oh man, they're just
the sheriffs.
9 HP. Not long for this world, Kira. Not long for this world. And again, you know, they're giving her some respect. They're not running it down. You're waiting for her to come on in, and there it is. Artstar gonna pick that kill up, and that's an easy 2 rounds for Nothing to Lose off of that bye.
But now GX3, they're going to be able to full buy though, and that is an Odin coming out of Lace. Seems like B-side is not really going to be pushable for Nothing to Lose unless they kind of overwhelm and potentially use a tailwind from Ariana to get in onto that site. But there will be 3 Spectres from Nothing to Lose. They're just going to be looking to at least try to get the weapons off of GX3, get that spike plant down, and if they win this round, they're probably going to go into a 4-0 lead, but they're Nothing to Lose playing a little bit more slowly this time. They have 2 members sitting over at B, while there are 3 over at A. Similar situation for GX3. There really has not been that much mid control so far.
Yeah, and Lace again here with her Odin. She just loves bringing it every time she's on Ascent, but isn't going to find anything just yet, as it looks like Nothing to Lose will be postured towards a site. The drone does go out, not going to find anything in Wine just yet. And there's the mid you were talking about, Kura. Maddie Sun is going to be forced back, but they're going to run on down now from both fronts. She's still there though, gets one, but can't get the other. And there it is, kills going down, making it really hard for Nothing to Lose to get on site, but they still eventually do. And the last 2 remaining members from B are going to make their way over. It's just up to Jan and Lace now.
Seems like they were kind of using our star's bait there, but Chan just picks off Bob. It's a 3-2 situation. Hands on nothing to lose. Are a little bit low as our star gonna rejoin her team inside of A main. But now, I mean, time is ticking down. It's only gonna be an Odin and a Vandal for that retake. No real utility left.
Ari is gonna get the Odin treatment. And it's just gonna be left to Lace only at 6 HP. She's not gonna be finding anything there. The last remaining members aren't.
She's running.
Oh. Yeah, she's running.
Oh, that was actually kind of close there. She could have actually gotten sprayed up through those floorboards. So, GX3, I mean, they're gonna slink away with just an Odin, and Starbuds actually gonna fall there. It's not gonna be too much of a dent into Nothing to Lose's economy because everyone is going to be able to buy up. They also have that Killjoy lockdown available, so a B side or an A side push honestly is quite doable for them. Last round, they went straight up cat with 2 of those members, kind of pinched GX3. And that was something GX3 had been doing to them on Icebox. So I'm glad to see that it's been working out for Nothing to Lose, as that 3-0 lead looking quite good in this last map.
And they're gonna have to be feeling good about this going into the last map. Looks like GX3 though, choosing to push out aggressively from A this time around. I don't know if this is gonna fare well for them. So going to be getting some shots in, but is anyone gonna check wide? Hot Hands is gonna go down, and there it is. Alex is gonna get caught out right then and there. A 3v4 now. Nothing to Lose have the entire hold of A site to themselves as the rest of GX3 have to make their way down.
I mean, at this point, I think it's going to be a save again from Lace about that Odin, and the other 2 members of GX3 coming in from behind. It will be Jan and Madison potentially getting these exit frags. Our star, though, will be that first point of contact as that alarm bot comes out, but she goes down. We still have Bosch looking straight through here, and I think she's going to
oh my goodness.
Even though I think Jan did end up picking up a Vandal right there, but at least they took 2 weapons off. Nothing to Lose. Charge a little bit more of those alt points. Kind of worth it.
Worth indeed. Those are some clean headshots coming out from Bob there. I just love seeing it. Bob.
Jess is way too happy.
Yes,
she's happy because this is game 3.
Yeah, I'm happy because it's game 3. You know, I love game 3s. We love game 3s here.
She says as a tear rolls down her face.
Don't do this.
But I mean, GX3 now, they're going to be buying up a lot of weaponry. It will be an op from Madison. And if that gets taken down and put in the hands of Ari Anarchist, Nothing to Lose is probably going to have a field day. So GX3 have to be pretty careful. Of course, there is that Sage Resurrect still available for the side of Jan. So if anybody does fall from GX3 who has those weapons, I mean, she's not gonna fall. She's gonna pick up one of her own, Ari Anarchist. She can't use the op if it's down anymore.
Yeah, we kept talking about Ari's op, but Madison has been pretty sick with it too. Is gonna take down Ari to begin, and that's going to force Nothing to Lose's hand here. Gets the lockdown, tries to create some more space, but Madison is on the cusp of it and is watching the entrance. Oh, and she's gonna get her second. Eats the paranoia though, has to hide. The smokes isn't gonna give her the room to get anymore.
Now the Hunter Sphere is gonna get popped. It actually attacks 2 members of GX3, but does not find any kills. So Maddie's still looking through this smoke. It finally does go down. She's kind of getting spammed by the utility. She has 9 HP, but she still picks up another one and is looking through.
Oh my goodness,
Okay,
make
one
it up
more.
with 9 HP.
Okay, this is possible.
30 seconds.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, no. That's really unfortunate, but Marna, there's really nothing else she can do in this situation. Even though she has the spike, she does not have the from the shadow. She really has to push in because there's not too much time left, and she cannot do it. So GX3, they are going to pick up their first round, and 4 members still left alive.
Dang. Like she wasn't able to pick up the round, but you know, I think it's pretty worth to shut down an ace.
It's the mental.
It's a mental game. Yes.
Oh man. In any case, nothing to lose though. They will have that run it back available on Starry Bun, and we were kind of highlighting that on Haven. So I'm expecting it to be super impactful on Ascent as well. Madison now looking at mid, she will get smoked off by the attacking Omen of Marna. So she does have to back off, can't get those initial picks, and now nothing to lose, though. They're not necessarily pushing too many members up mid. It is only going to be Ari Anarchist. And there is that Killjoy alarm bot. But as I said, that run it back coming through. Sage Wall is going to stop it right in its tracks. And honestly, she is not going to find anything here.
Meanwhile, the rest of Nothing to Lose gonna be postured towards this mid area. Not gonna find anything just yet. GX3 is playing a bit more back this time around, but Madison, potential first point of contact, is gonna get smoked out once again. They're denying her every opportunity to get op kills after that frightening last round. From the shadows, oh my goodness, just missing by a few hairs. Both Jets meeting eyes. No kills just as of yet. And as I say that, Nothing to Lose. Bob, Starry Bun, getting 2 kills. And Bob, another one in her arsenal. The res is going to be forced out of Jan now to bring Madison back with her op. Because that stuff is expensive. But the spike is down. And the last 3 members of GX3 are going to be huddling in and going in as a team.
Yeah, the Blaze Storm has been popped.
Oh my god!
Killed by Bob. Bob not able to get an ace out of that though, as it will get taken away from Marna, but Nothing to Lose gets another round for themselves. Once again, it's that overwhelming aggression coming out that's allowing them to get onto the sites. And GX3, even though their retakes, you know, were pretty good so far in the previous 2 maps, it seems like it is not working out here, as they're going to be going onto that save. Looking like Nothing to Lose is going to pull ahead here.
Pull ahead, but I don't know, with the last 2 games, there's always a team that pulls ahead, and then the team that is down a few rounds somehow claws a few rounds in. It gets a bit close then, so maybe we'll see that happen again. It's been a pattern so far this series.
That definitely is true. Of course, that hot hands will be used to check inside of wine for any members of GX3 who have pushed up, but they will not. And Animal cannot get anything out of that. Coming in from the other side, though, we have 2 members of GX3, Jan and Maddie's son, but Nothing to Lose. They're all leaving that side, and they are gonna find this flank.
And they only have sheriffs.
Anything? They're kind of pushing up though. This is possible, taking that 2v1, and they're gonna get completely sprayed down. So now GX3, the last 2 members left standing of Lace and Alley Monster. Not too much they can do here. Looking like another round for Nothing to Lose.
Yeah, this is basically a free round. Like, maybe they can try to get some exits, but it's still gonna be rough given that they only have sheriffs here. Now that Alley Monster's denied entry as well, they're gonna get, you know, some info or some possibility of where they're coming from. Starry Bun already preparing with that flash, but Marna doesn't even need it. Gets that kill onto Alley Monster and gets that kill onto Lace to bring her to a 3K, and that's going to be a flawless round for Nothing to Lose.
Yeah, it seems like GX2 is really struggling. The fact that they're allowing for Nothing to Lose to get onto the sites, this is the side that they're supposed to be better at. There is double Sentinels, the Killjoy and the Sage. I mean, along with the Astra, right? Because of the Gravity Well, Nova Pulse, kind of not allowing for Nothing to Lose to get on that site. But they've just been going through that. The Sage Wall has not stopped them, and neither has those Swarm Grenades. They've kind of just been falling very, very quickly. So if this keeps up, this is going to be Nothing to Lose's map.
Turret out.
And not to mention, Ari's finally on that up as well, but Maddie's son trying to shut us up here. Gets that first blood onto Starry Bun, who peeked out mid, and she punished her for that. But this now it's just slow things down.
Just spamming down that Sage Wall. Nothing out of the ordinary. GX3 not really going to push out too much. We have Madison still looking down mid. Lace and taken down to 74 HP from that Silva Shock Dart. Now it's going to draw rotates over from that A side. We see Alley Monster already moving over toward B, and Maddie still going to catch out Arcstar. I feel like they're not expecting her to stay there, and she definitely is. Going to smoke her off, or Marna's going to try to smoke her off at least for them to be able to move through mid.
Ooh.
But this is still going to be very dicey. She does not have a flash out of this. Ooh. almost gets taken down.
Yeah, able to zoom out of danger there. Meanwhile, Bob sees Jan's ponytail. Isn't going to get anything there.
30
But
seconds
takes
left.
that opportunity to push in forward. Now knowing that there's only 26 seconds left, they have to make a move here and get onto site. Only 2 members left of Nothing to Lose. They're still making this work, however, though, as the rest of GX3 aren't on site and have to move on over, allowing the spike plant to go down for Nothing to Lose.
It's going to be really dangerous for them, though, because GX3, they have the Killjoy lockdown available. And once they're able to get onto the site, they're going to be stuck in the back and have to fight their way out. It is an operator and a vandal. And that gravity well coming in. Oh, they do have that Hunter's Fury, though, to kind of...
Where they're pushing doesn't care. Oh man, the 14 coming up from Madison, but is gonna get shut down. 1v1. Ari somehow clutched it with a Blade Storm. Wow, that was so dicey, Kura.
That's gonna be our second wow moment. Also coming out from Nothing to Lose. First one was Bob, second one was Ari Anarchist, and honestly, I'm expecting to just see more at this point. Still heard the defeat in our voices, and in any case, GX3 though, they're gonna be forced back onto a save. 4 sheriffs coming out to counter that operator and 4 rifles from the side of Nothing to Lose. At this point, I mean, I think for a save round, you mostly just want to honestly stack one of those sites and try to take out any members that you can and pick off a gun, especially since Nothing to Lose was playing a little bit more separately and not necessarily rushing together if they don't do that initially.
He knows that some members are gonna be there and is able to get one while Bob gets one from the ground, leaving only Lace here, who is gonna get rushed down. 2 members left on the side of GX3, but they're nowhere near the site, and that's gonna be a quick take coming up from Nothing to Lose here to start off this round.
Up, and I think this round is gonna go over to Nothing to Lose. There's really nothing that GX3 can do about it, except for Madison picking up Marna, and that's gonna be a weapon going over to Animal. There is technically a chance now if these blades find any more targets, and unfortunately they do not. I don't think they expect Animal to also be coming in from behind, though.
Yeah, the next challenger in Animal, but isn't gonna be enough as Bob ends this round off with the 3K, and Nothing to Lose are pulling farther and farther away, and that's going to prompt a timeout on the side of GX3 here, trying to recuperate and not let Nothing to Lose take the map and take the series, because Kura, it's looking kind of grim here.
It really is. This is reminiscent of Haven, which we just saw, where we had Nothing to Lose taking 9 rounds at the half. It could be that situation, and honestly, it could be like a 10-2. I'm hoping it's not an 11-1, but I mean, with Nothing to Lose, their aggression is really unmatched at this point. And GX3, I'm still talking about the double sentinel, right? It's just not stopping Nothing to Lose at all, because I feel like the utility is just not being used. I mean, Animal can set up, but Nothing to Lose, they go on the site still, and the swarm grenades just don't stop them at all. Maybe it's switching at the placements. Maybe it's just placing 2 of the sentinels on the same site and hoping that Nothing to Lose push in onto that.
Right, and sometimes the utility isn't even being used just because they're taking down so early. So definitely something needs to change there, and hopefully we'll see some of that change come through after this timeout. Now, having ended, for 10 seconds left to go into the 10th round of this last and final map of the final series.
Yes, and the Odin available on Lace, still sitting at BB, looking a little bit less appealing. What is that of Nothing to Lose? But of course, mid still left wide open. Not even a Killjoy alarm bot or a turret, though. So it's gonna get really dicey for GX3 if Nothing to Lose just take full mid control and then just pinch GX3 on that B site.
They closed the door though, so that's gonna make things a bit harder, and looks like they're not gonna be looking towards market anymore. Instead, opting to go through Cat. Now there is a star there available for Ali Monster to use, and an alarm bot as well. And there it is. It's going to be deployed, but Starry Bun still gonna run on through it.
They really have no fear. And that's going to be the tailwind to push Madison back onto that site as Look at that, nothing to lose. Going back to taking mid control. This still could be a split going over to A, but with that from the shadows, it will figure out that, of course, that Odin on Lace is sitting on that B side, but it is that B split. Jan sitting inside of defender spawn, able to take out Starry, but that is a huge pick.
That is a huge pick. It's gonna get caught off guard. Not only that, it's just a spike carrier as well. Now Nothing to Lose has to scramble to get in position to take it. But in the meantime, doing so is gonna lose a few members. Only 10 seconds left. A 2v2 now. The plant has to go down. But Jan, she's just holding down the site so well. Already finding herself with the 4K. And it's only Marina now. Finding Animal. 1v1. No, I don't think an ace is gonna come through, but still, that was huge coming out of Jan to really bring that round back for GX3.
That was, and the fact that she stayed in defender spawn, it wasn't actually pushed off completely from B by Nothing to Lose. That was pivotal in taking down the spike carrier, so she got so much information for her team. Now going to round number 11, though, we have that lockdown for Nothing to Lose on the other side, though. Hunter's Fury in order to counter that. And Cosmic Divide still have not seen that used on the defender side, but we definitely want to see it at some point, as there are only 2 rounds left. Seems like Nothing to Lose, though. They've placed 4 members outside of A, while there's 3 from GX3 here. Of course, Maddie-san's going to be looking at that with the turret. But Nothing to Lose. Still playing quite slowly. Flash is expended. Still no kills coming out.
Yeah, just a util doing the dirty work right now, and there it is. Bob starting things off here with that kill into Madison. That's going to open things up for Nothing to Lose as they're powering through A site now. Sending Ali Monster back and back to the gray screen as she will be going down. The last 2 remaining members of GX3 now coming on over. Ults available, and there's the first. Hunter's Fury being used to delay and also to get a kill onto Marna. But Artstar has looped around. Also sneaky, gets 1 kill, and it's just left to Jan now. A potential pincer coming out. This is gonna be rough for her.
Really well, she does kill that alarm bot, but now Artstar definitely knows that she is sitting in that vicinity. Spots out that yellow jack and able to take her down.
Weapon here.
Doesn't seem like she is going for this. Looking just for those exit frags. It is going to be another round going over to Nothing to Lose. They're going to take this 9-2 so far.
Oh man, they're pulling ahead and inching closer and closer to that championship title. You have to wonder what's going through the minds of GX3 right now. Now, I did remember that Zombie Grub and Wolf said something about how after timeouts usually takes effect like the 2nd round afterwards. That apparently that's been a pattern. I don't know, maybe that will happen. But as Wolf did mention, still collecting data. Who knows?
Definitely is true. I mean, for this last round, though, Starry Bun has to run it back. I'm going to just highlight it once again because I feel like it's just been so impactful for Nothing to Lose. I mean, coupled with that lockdown, I think they could really sell a B fake.
Time for a field test. Placing alarm
We're
bot.
trying to be sneaky here, Kura.
It's the last round of the half, you know. If this B fake works, it's gonna be a 10-2 for Nothing to Lose. So honestly, they got
You should
nothing
run.
to lose.
Bye.
Hey, if you can make it again, if you can make that joke again, that'd be fun.
I know, it's just so hard not to. And there it is, the running back you were talking about is gonna force a util, but it doesn't even matter because the spike is at A. However, GX3 is going to be able to take down 2 members of Nothing to Lose. Oh, make that 1. I cannot read colors.
Yep, and now Ali Monster has been brought up from that resurrect from GX3. So we are going to see that Cosmic Divide come through, just completely cut off A main where Bob is waiting with her Hunter's Fury. It's gonna get popped pretty early though, but I mean, they are just melting these members of GX3.
Yeah, they're doing a lot of work here, and in the meantime, Starry Bun was inching from the flank, but feels like she's a bit slow to it as a lot of her
no.
teammates forgot. But oh my god, wait, no, I'm a capper. She's able to make work.
Player standing.
Gets a 3K before falling, but does enough work to even things out for her team.
Imagine if I
Unfortunately,
died right now.
this is not going to be enough for Animal, and the round's going to go over to nothing to lose.
It is 10-2, and these teams started off
Switching
on the
sides.
sides that I feel like their comps were honestly more suited for. So now going on to the attack, GX3 with the double sentinel, they only have Madison to go in, and they have no flashes. So honestly, I don't want to call it too early, but it might be a little bit doomed.
Oh, there goes our predictions, Kura.
It really does, but I mean, I was just expecting for that double sentinel to be able to hold off nothing to lose for more than it did. But I mean, that was in the previous half. Looking forward into this half, nothing to lose have stacked 4 members on that B site.
Oh my.
It's gonna be a bloodbath inside of B main.
Big yikers. Now, let's see if they're going to be rushing on through. The drone to signal the start of it. Sorry, but taken down. And while she's taken down, it's going to be distracted, but the Paranoia is able to blind out Madison. And now things are evened out 1v1. And they're not going to go for this B take any longer. Artstar, however, is going to spot out all the members on that rotation. They're being pincered now as the members of Nothing to Lose have pushed on out
Swarm
from
grenade out.
B. Oh man, Artstar trying to juggle 2 members there isn't gonna be enough. And the smoke dissipates just in time for Ari to pick up that kill as well. A 3K for her. And Bob, a kill and 1 member left on the side of GX3. It's gonna be Jan, but she's hearing all of these shots. It's looking very scary. She's gonna be surrounded very soon. Where will she look? It doesn't matter. Bob going to be taking her out of the round and putting that point on the scoreboard. 11-2 now. Closer and closer to match point.
It really is, and even though GX3, they're trying really hard to, you know, go in through P main, they kind of got stuck, and when they rotated through mid, they got pincered by nothing to lose, actually pushing out of that B side. Since they have those 4 members there, they're not really afraid. They have so many rounds to work with, and that's kind of what's allowing them to take those more risks. But of course, everybody has bought up. GX3 do not want nothing to lose to get to that 12th round, and so hopefully they're able to stick together and just gun down those members of Nothing to Lose. Now there are 3 sitting at mid though, and it seems like they're gonna push out and just start taking space, which they've been doing really good at.
Oh my goodness, yeah, they're running it down mid, and they're gonna meet all of Nothing to Lose there. Oh man, that aggressive push was punished and giving GX3 an early advantage. Now they can be comfortable with moving around the map, knowing that Nothing to Lose is down 2 members, and it's the 2 duelists as well too, so that's big.
That really is, and there's no killjoy utility to work with except for that alarm bot that's sitting at A, and it seems like A is that site that GX3 are going to choose to hit. Madison though is a little bit stuck inside of screen. She is getting pinched real soon. Bob on one side, he's gonna look away at the wrong time, making it into a 3v4. Alarm bot's gonna get popped when they run in here though, so that's a lot of information given over to Nothing to Lose.
Yeah, they're gonna know now. Swarming on over on the side of Nothing to Lose. Still, the spike is going to be planted. Now it's gonna be left to how Nothing to Lose takes this. Artstar and Martina coming from the wings here. Inching oh so very slowly.
I mean, they know there's 2 members of GX3 sitting inside of Generator due to that silver recon dart.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I guess that information didn't help them at all.
Yeah, they're just spamming shots at this point. It's left to Bob. He is able to get one, but still not enough. And GX3 is gonna get their 3rd round. The 3
again,
GX3.
again, it's really looking at Starrybun and Ari Anarchist right now, that double duelist, because they got picked off super early at mid, and then Nothing to Lose kind of got stuck during that retake. When you don't have those duelists kind of to throw the bodies in, even if you have that utility to kind of find them out, you can't really do too much about that. Of course, I don't think the Paranoia was used either, so they did not have that available for themselves. GX3 gonna try a little bit more of a split situation. We have that spike dropped outside of A. Those 3 Asher Stars, one outside of A, another outside of Cat, and one in mid. But still, I feel like they just need to try mid at this point, right? Nothing to lose. Didn't end up trying it till a lot of rounds in. I believe it was around 8 or 9.
Right. Yeah, and that seemed to work out for them too, but not to be had today. Just a split from both sides to start us off here. Playing a lot slower than we're used to seeing from both team members.
And that drone will not spot out anyone from Nothing to Lose that is sitting inside of Wine. They're still quite on site. It's that 4 stack on B. They really trust Artstar to kind of hold it off at A, even though she has not used any of those swarm grenades in the front. But Maddie-san.
Jinx! Oh, and then she's gonna go down. Oh my goodness,
Okay.
but Jan tag team Maddie-san and was able to not trade just one, but gets another as well. And that, oh man, it's just gonna be Bob on B as she hears the rest of the team over. Oh wow, makes the shorty work, gets one, but still numbers disadvantage here. Not long for this world, and it's just left to Artstar. She's gonna make her way down here, but with only a classic, this is gonna be tough.
Yeah, just trying to go for those guns that were sitting inside of B main, but Lace is like, all right, I've definitely read you. We know the guns are here. We know you only have that classic. What else can you do in that situation? So GX3, they are staying in this. They won the last 2 rounds. They will be able to full buy for this one, except for that Spectre on Animal that has been carried over. But it's really up to this one. If they win this, they're going to put Nothing to Lose back onto that save, and they're going to be able to slowly crawl back into this. That Sage Redirect is available. Some of the ults, though, still quite far away. 3 ult points from those super impactful ones like Hunter's Fury and Lockdown. They're just still going to have to rely on that utility to get them in on the site. Of course, no flashes available from them.
Starts off, the drone is going to try to get some information from mid. Will find Artstar there, just forced back. And there's the mid control that we kept talking about. They're slowly but surely taking more and more space off of here, but not going to commit anything just yet. GX3 is going to be played a bit slower, and so is Nothing to Lose. Nobody is opting to push aggressively either. Don't want to be punished for it here.
Yeah, I think it's safe for Nothing to Lose kind of be staying on each of the sites, because the spike has to be planted at some point for GX3, so depends on which site they are going to choose, since they have kind of just been playing around mid and not necessarily making a decision till quite later.
When Jen gets a high ground, that position is going to get her 1 kill, but sorry, but is going to get one. Oh man, Shan getting that one. And there it is. Madison's just taking mid for free right now, but Martin is waiting on the wings. Will see the barrel, but nothing comes of it just yet. They're still dancing around this, and she didn't look in time. That's gonna be Madison going down, but the spike is already taking away, and Nothing to Lose. Looking like they're gonna save here.
Yep, and they're just gonna back off, have those 2 weapons, as they are not really going to be able to buy up for that next round. So 2 hero rifles are better than none, but I just took a quick look at that scoreboard. Look at Bob right now. 25 kills. Then is Tari Bun at 11. That's a little bit crazy, Jess.
Yes, Bob Nation. I swear I saw that somewhere in chat.
So if that's what the kids are saying these days, you know.
What the kids are saying?
I make us sound like boomers sometimes.
I know.
I swear we're not. Like we're not. We're just sometimes out of touch with like lingo and things like that.
What else was there? There was also like insert name or insert team here, supremacy.
Oh yeah, I use it for like League of Legends, like Nami Supremacy. It's like a character.
I love Nami.
Oh, great. We're on the same page for that, so I don't have to, like, you know, say bye to you in the middle of the cast. But for this round, though, it's still going to be very important for GX3. Honestly, every round that they win, is a round that Nothing to Lose basically have to go on that save. So they've bought up a little bit though for this round, as they will have a Spectre and a Bulldog along with those 3 weapons. But it's up to Nothing to Lose to catch out these members who are pushing up like Gary Anarchist. She goes down, and that is once again huge for GX3.
Yeah, that was a quick punish there. But now things are slowing down, and because she was killed close to A, looks like the members of Nothing to Lose are going to be pulled away from B side now, knowing that there is some presence on the other side of the map.
And now that Alarm Bot has been used from GX3 to actually stop Nothing to Lose from pushing up and getting that flank. So they're going to have to all come in from that defender side, but
she turned away!
I mean, it's quickly traded, so it's a 3-3 retake.
Truly a team game right then and there. 3v3 now. Cosmic Divide is available. I don't know if it's gonna be used here.
You are divided.
Okay,
it's gonna be used here.
I captured that. Oh my goodness! Sorry, but spots out the head of Sova. He's gonna get that kill. Oh man! Marno's looking the wrong way! And there it is! Nothing to Lose. Going to get that retake and that defuse. And would you looky here, we're at match point, Kira. This could be it.
We are. It's looking more and more like we have to pay Lucy money.
Hey, wait. We did not discuss details.
Hey, I mean, she was making it sound a lot like we have to pay up.
I'm suddenly not here.
Yeah, you sent me a GIF earlier today that was like the disappearing person. Yeah, that's what Jess is like right now. But GX3, they still have some tools left in their arsenal in order to at least make a few more rounds for themselves. Lockdown is available, those Blade Storms are available, and of course, a full buy from everybody. Nothing else is, though, as Lace is 6 out of 8 on that Hunter's Fury. Orb control, though, they could actually take this orb at B in order to get her 7 out of 8. But Star could be in a little bit of a sticky situation if Maddie-san just wide swings this.
Oh, it's so tense right now. Oh man, peeking bit by bit. Gets the tag, the flash. Oh, she eats it up. Starry Bun able to get the first kill. Artstar gets the second. Oh man, this is not looking good now. GX3 down already to 3 members and Nothing to Lose here. They must be feeling comfortable now. They have everybody up.
Yeah, it's looking really doomed as everyone from GX3 is really just stuck inside of B main. That's going to be the tag. That's the Hunter's Fury coming out.
Man.
Oh,
God. Sorry, Bun. Oh, okay. She's not going to end us. She's not going to end these things off just yet. And there it is.
Defenders
Nothing to Lose. We'll take map 3, 13-5, and take the VCT Game Changers Academy Tournament presented by Gen.G. We have crowned new champion now. Used to be Gen.G Team Bubble, but there are new kids on the block, and that's Nothing to Lose.
And I mean, that game was really Bob. Just average combat score 420. Sheesh. Yeah, I feel like I had to throw them in there. You know, that was just absolutely insane.
Oh my goodness.
Gameplay coming out of both teams, and of course the teams that were playing earlier today. We had, I believe it was Just Breathe and also Gen.G. Of course, to all the teams that participated this month in Academy, GG's to all you guys. Hopefully, you know, come back next month or like the month after that. This is every month, right? Pretty sure it's every month.
Yeah.
So make sure to come back for that. Of course, we also do want to thank our wonderful production staff on the first day. I believe we had Pi as the producer. We had Delta. We had Gompers. Day 2, we had Wolf and Zombie Grub. You saw them earlier today as well. Of course, our producer right now, Cherry Comfort. Our observer, Casey Honeycrisp. And our host, Lucy May. And of course, my co-caster, Jessicari, who hasn't played Valorant in a month.
Why did you have to end it off? But no, just to add on, a big thank you to everybody who's watching and who keeps supporting these tournaments. It's because of you guys that our girls feel very supportive and such a great community as well. And we can't thank you enough for all of the support towards the female Valorant scene. So huge thank you to all of you.
Yes, and that is going to conclude our broadcast for today. So, I mean, there's probably plenty of Galleon events also coming up. So just like keep a watch out for, of course, that weekly calendar that always comes out. But that is all from us today. And we will peace out. Goodbye, everybody.
Seeing monsters at your window. No, you can't sleep. You pretend though you don't have to.